Mysore is a city where old world charm beckons and history breathes through palace walls. Here, the sweetness of Mysore Park entices you, and the fragrance of Mysore Malige lingers in the air. Mysuru is also known for its tradition of exquisite craftsmanship, and among these, the craft of rosewood inlay work stands as an enduring testament to the city's artisanal legacy. Rosewood inlay work, or Kundanakale as it's known locally, is a decorative art in which intricate designs are carved onto rosewood surfaces and then filled with delicate materials such as ivory, acrylic, plastic, bone, or metal. On a trip to Mysore, we set off to know more about the amazing world of rosewood inlay work. We made our way to a small lane in the Mandi Mohalla area of Mysuru, where stands Arun Fine Arts. Here, we were met by Ashok, who briefed us about the history, genesis, and process of rosewood inlay work.
ಹಲೋ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ, ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಅಶೋಕ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅಂತ. 1968ಇಂದ ಇದು ಅರುಣ್ ಫೈನ್ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆಯವರು ಮೀರ್ ಶೌಕತ್ ಅಲಿ ಅಂತ ಫೇಮಸ್, ಅವರು ವುಡಿನ್ಲೆ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟು, ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ವಿನ್ನರು. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆಯವರು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಹೇಳೋಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಇವತ್ತಂದರೆ, ಈ ಮೈಸೂರು ವುಡಿನ್ಲೆ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಮಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
His name is Ashok Kumar. His father is, I started this new Arun Fine Arts in 1968. His father got tutored by Mir Shaukat Ali, the famous wood inlay artist. And they have started this, and they are running this show for the past 5 decades. Today he is going to explain us more about rosewood inlay artwork, which has got GI tag, Geographical Information tag, and this is only available in Mysore. Okay, this wooden inlay work is almost 2000-year-old artwork, which originated in Japan as wooden marquetry and in Egypt, and slowly it moved to Persia, and from Japan it came to China and into India. The entire Taj Mahal is built using this kind of technique. There we have done marble inlay, and once Vijayanagara kingdom, that is in Karnataka, Hampe, it came into glory. Most of the artisans from north, they came down south to Vijayanagara kingdom, and after Vijayanagara kingdom fell down, most of the artists came down south to Mysore, and it is the Mysore kings who patronized this art form, and it has been there in Mysore for the past 150 plus years. So it is very unique to Mysore. So in 1870, the Mysore Maharaja started patronizing this art form, and Yusuf Ali was one of the initial artists who started working on this. And in 1960, government of Karnataka, or Mysore government earlier it was called, it has published this particular information in its gazette. That in 1870 it got introduced to Mysore, and since the Mysore kings started patronizing this work, Sir M. Vishweshwaraya was one of the divans. He also started Kaveri Emporium along with this. What they did to popularize this art form was, whoever visits Mysore from any kingdom, be it from Germany, be it from UK or France or USA, everybody was given gift of rosewood inlay work. Plus the entire Mysore palace, which is newly built now, which is Samba Vilas Palace, is completely done with ivory inlay work. Most of the doors have got ivory, and most of the doors have also got rosewood inlay work. So when you visit Mysore Palace, you can see this work. So it was 100 years back, Kaveri Emporium was started, and they started popularizing this work. And in 1960, this got published, and recently this has got geographical information tag. There are 9 types of skills involved in making this one art form, whether it is as small as this or as big as whatever you are seeing here. We have inlay work which has got 5 feet by 8 feet, 6 by 4 feet, 10 by 12 feet. Everything needs 9 different skills. One is, first you need to draw the art. Then you need to identify which color of wood to put where. Then you need to cut and then make the joints. And after you do the joining, then you have to do the carpentry. Then you have to fix them, like what they have done, all the fixing, male and female joining has been fixed there. Then after the carpentry is done, then you have to start the sanding and rubbing. And then you have to do etching. So in some places this is completely made of wood. In some places I want to draw a small eyebrow. In some places I want to draw a small moustache. So that cannot be done in very small piece of wood. So we'll be using a diamond tip kind of thing. We'll be engraving, making a small cut, and then filling it with honeybee wax, so that you will get this, which is burnt along with coal, so that you will get those small features. And then you have to again sand it, Again, apply polish honeybee wax completely and then do the polishing. So these are the various steps and procedures which are followed.
I
Plus,
have a question. You mentioned that you use different colors of wood. So do you paint those wood?
some of the wood is naturally occurring, some of them are actually colored, dyed. We use a dye.
ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಕಲರ್ ವುಡ್ಸು. ಸೊ ಇದೇನಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದು ಆಲೆ ಮರ. ಇದು ಆಲೆ ಮರ ಅಂದರೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಭಾಳ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರೋಯಿಂಗು. ವಿತಿನ್ 5 ಇಯರ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಟ್ರೀ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಿದೆ. ಒಂದು 12 to 18 ಫೀಟ್ ಟ್ರೀ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ.
ಚನ್ನಪಟ್ಟಣ ಟಾಯ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೇಡ್ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್.
ಚನ್ನಪಟ್ಟಣ ಟಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ,
ವೆರಿ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್.
ಸೊ ಇದು ನೋಡಿ, ಇದು ರೋಸ್ವುಡ್. ಈ ರೋಸ್ವುಡಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಪೀಸು ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಗ್ರೇನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾರ್ಕ್ ಮತ್ತು ಲೈಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಲರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ಥರ ಇದು ನೋಡಿ, ಇದು ಮತ್ತಿ ಮರ, ಇದು ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ವುಡ್, ಇದು ಟೀಕ್ ವುಡ್, ಸೊ ಇದು ಚಂಪಾ ವುಡ್, ಇದು ಟ್ಯಾಮ್ರಿನ್. ಇದು
Earlier days they used to use ivory. Wherever you are seeing white here, earlier it was all ivory. But in 1971 it got banned.
Rooted in royal patronage and nurtured by generations of artisans, Mysore's Rosewood Inlay is not just a craft, it is the city's cultural legacy carved in wood. In every delicate curve and motif, the Rosewood Inlay of Mysore whispers stories of skill, patience, and timeless beauty. If you are visiting Mysore, make sure that you take home a piece of its soul in the form of rosewood inlay work.